Shamrock Tarot. Shamrock Tarot general reading rules can be reversed, may not resonate. This is for Taurus. I don't have to... It's such bullheaded. I don't have to have a schedule because some YouTube entrepreneur wrote that it's best if you have a schedule. This is my channel. I pay to be here. I pay YouTube to be here. I can do this however I want. Okay, if you don't like the way that I do things, and go find, there's 300,000 readers on YouTube. You can go find somebody else. This is not a complaint hotline. When you're ready or you want a message, you either Cash App or PayPal to jump the line, or you come to the table when you're ready. It's not up to me to go and get you. And I do not waste my energy reading minds, okay? So you need to come clear, and you need to come correct, and you need to lay your sins down on the table so I can get an accurate reading. If you want to lie or wear a mask, that's on you. You want to waste your energy being something that you're not, that's your problem, not my problem, okay? I can only read what's on the surface, what you are presenting to me. It's a hard lesson that you people need to learn. Moving forward, out of anxiety. You're full of anxiety because you don't know what you want. And anxiety and stress makes you sick. You're in the gimme, I want, now. And you need to learn how to be patient. Stuff comes to you when you're ready. Nobody ever knows what they want, and they change their mind continuously. And that is why God doesn't grant wishes the way that yins want. So yins all given to control, into the control system. You did that. Even if your parent forces you into it, just like church, you don't have to go. They can't force you to go to church. You agreed to something, and now you have to live with that decision. You can't keep going back and forth. You can't barge in and out of people's lives. That's not how that works. And demand people to take care of you. So you moved, you got to adapt to what's going on, or your child changing, or whoever this is for, the people you keep letting in and out of your life. Releasing a group or something here. Wheel of Fortune, putting it on the wheel. Why would you release a group and put it on the wheel at the same time? Six of Cups, these people from your past. They're in multiple groups with multiple people, and when you agree to that, you agree to all of it. So you made a mistake, you get out of the group. It's not a cult, it's just some stupid group. And then you put a block on it. You don't do things together at the same time. You do one thing at a time. 10 of Pentacles, because of money. You did it because of money. Why? Why would you agree to be in groups with multiple people from all over the place that you didn't even know for money? That doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, even if you're applying for a job, if it doesn't, they're not paying you what you want to be paid or what you think you need to be paid, you don't take the job. But you people blindly did this for money. People who live in their parents' basements, who don't even have cars. And you did money ties with these people. And now that things aren't working out in your favor, you want to leave. And then you still put the will on top of it for everything to turn out in your favor. Why? Why would you waste that? 2 Pentacles. Yeah, because you're juggling energy. That's why. And now Judgment's here. Ace of Pentacles. You wanted a contract or something also here with somebody, a 2 of Cups here, or you're trying to force a 2 of Cups with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Why? What do you need contracts for? Contracts are made in heaven before you're born. You can't just change it like, oh, I'm being a soulmate contract with this person. I'm going to be in a soulmate contract with this person. Oh, now it's going to be... That's not how that works. You're born with them. You sell them to the devil. You play the field because you want to control people. That's on you. You made those mistakes. You had to listen to them and learn from them and get out of them yourself. All a healer does is just move the energy off of you. It has nothing to do with your control, what you did with the devil. You still have to get out of that. That's what the dark night of the soul is for. You close everybody off. You get everybody out of your energy, and you mean it. and you move forward in accepting the decisions that you made in your life. And they eventually work themselves out, and you have to be patient. Somebody did it here for high priestessship, when you don't even know what that is. Being a high priestess is devoted. Everything that you do is in the likeness of God's eye. You work to serve the Lord. Yeah, I was reading this documentary or whatever, watching and reading about witches at, in Salem and all that, not a long time ago. But if you could recite the Bible, then you got out of your witch's charge. So people were trying to charge you for witchcraft, and you could literally go into court and recite the Bible, you got out of it. This person has read the Bible 3 or 4 times and studies it. It's their life. They're devoted to it. And then you want to be raging jealous over something that people have done their whole life, devoted their whole life to. And then you want to control that and take that from them. How are you going to do that? Knight of Wands. You want to passionately what? Swiftly what? You need to be clear. You need to be very clear how you are going to do this. X, Y, how, if I do this, it's going to turn out this way. And then conclusion is it did or it didn't. That's anything that you do in life. Excuse me. Okay, it's called a scientific experiment. Everybody has to learn the same things in school. I mean, I learned, you start in elementary school. I had to do it I'm talking elementary up to 6th grade. I did mine on Coke and Coca-Cola products and Pepsi products. You are making the choice to not paying attention in school or taking advice. You want to roll your eyes. You want to come for advice. And if it doesn't not that it doesn't make sense to you because you don't accept it, you charge it off. You have to stop doing that. 10 of Swords, hexing and cursing. At the doorway here with a Libra, 2 of Swords. That you ghosted them. 4 of Swords, you put them to rest. You cut them out. You did a death spell on them. This is all Tauruses here that I read for. You did this. And then you're crying because they're not in your energy anymore when you're the one that did all that spell work. All I say is stop wasting your energy. Stop when you're trying to talk to someone. You talk to someone over the phone and you're all the way down in Florida and they're up here in Pennsylvania. You're not exchanging energy. You people literally invade people's privacy and their energy and waste all of your energy doing this stuff. And then you're doing it on an innocent on top of it. Somebody who doesn't do this stuff, doesn't use control. If you are Christian, yeah, there are Christians that do spell work, but it's different. It's not for control. It's not to control people or to steal from them. And if they're reborn again, that's a totally separate issue. You want everything explained to you in tiny little details, and then you don't listen. You don't put it into effect. You don't even try it out. You dismiss it because you don't like it. And that's everybody that's ever crossed your life. 8 of Swords. Moving forward blindly, trapped in your head over an emperor, somebody who's controlling you through hexing and cursing, and you're stuck in that because you agreed to something. Group work because of money. And that's not working because that person doesn't have any money. So you got yourself entangled in all this spell work with groups, multiple groups throughout your life with people through your past for money. You did it for money. Not because you need help in life or need help moving or need an extra hand or need to hire somebody for 6 months or whatever. You did it for money. And now that that's run dry, everybody's money well is dry. You need to better yourself is what you need to do. Go on your spiritual journey for yourself. Love for yourself. How are you going to do this? How are you going to depend on yourself? How am I going to do this if I don't have child support? 7 of Pentacles. Everything's unfulfilled success for you in your past. Here's the gears. The gears. How are we going to make this work? How are we going to put this all together and make this work? It's just the way this card is all handwritten here. This is the gears. There you go. If you don't know what gears are and what they're used for, they're built, they're watches. You can watch that. The history of robots was all gears, okay? Windmills, all that kind of stuff. You know, you have all these questions and people present you with things and then you don't believe it or you don't want to believe it. And if you don't exercise your mind, that goes for everybody across the board. If you're doing your spell work wrong, if you don't know how to use it, you lose it. Most students are getting reset at 0. That means you get thrown off the ledge with absolutely nothing. You get what you need to survive, and that is all. You got to go on your self-discovery, rediscovering who you are. Excuse me. Change. Temperance. How is Temperance balance, Libra balance, all the other cards balance? They're not. Every single one of these cards represents something different. Okay, so if the Two of Pentacles in your readings is rebalancing something, why would a higher card be balanced? It wouldn't. It's wrong. People aren't listening to you anymore. And then you give them false prophecies and false hopes, and it's not true. The collective conscience is not everybody going through the same thing at the same time. Do you think God would design us like that? How boring would that be up there? I mean, how many times do you think he would come down here and destroy us, watching us do the same thing over and over and over? I mean, come on now. No, that's not. You evolve and grow and you change. And you accept things for the way that they are. And you better yourself is how you get through this life. The devil, all because you gave your soul or whatever, let the devil control you. You gave in to control and temptations. High priestesses don't do that. You don't give in to that. Yeah, you wanted to nickel and dime people, penny pinch them, whatever you want to call it. Everybody was wrong on the harvesting card. You don't have to get into that because you are in an illusion about what's real and what's not. And you're at the breaking point of suffering from psychosis. Ace of Cups. You got all your love, all this stuff that you sold to the devil to get everything to work out in your favor, and it's not working, and you're like, why isn't it working anymore? I mean, how many times is these cards are only worth 4 points each? So you did it 4 times, you sold this couple up 4 times, you're not going to get any more energy back into that. You need to close yourself off. You don't go get into bed with somebody else. You close yourself off, and you go be by yourself until you are ready, or somebody else comes along. You don't force it. 5 of Pentacles. You've been dumped and kicked out of the kingdom. You're lucky you're not down in hell. You're tied to the devil somehow with your spell work and other people's spell work that you need to let go of. I can't do that. I don't know who these people are. Flowers. Most of them. Now we're into your love spells. Let's see here. You thought that selling your love spell, your cup of love, could control anybody that came in and out of your life. That's not true because some people don't do this. Some people are honestly, genuinely there not to control you, but to get to know you. You don't even know who you are. 5 of Swords. In regrets. Over what? Jealousy. It's all over jealousy. Yeah, because all your penny pinching spells aren't working anymore. That was the idea of all this. Now we're back to, I mean, you can't, there's 3 things on the table here. Now we're back to you get involved in the group work, the idea of it. Not even the plan, because it was all wrong. You agreed to wrong spell work on top of it with multiple people and strangers that you don't even know. And a lot of those cords got cut. Every deck that was involved in the spiritual attack, the energy has been removed from those decks, okay? So you're taking a chance and going and listening to people. And that's it. You do it for entertainment. Something's hidden here still behind the moon. You all did this. This magic. Okay, now we're into magic. The tower. You're having a tower over magic because nothing's working anymore. You need to put your old ways of thinking to death. You go into the dark night of soul, like I said. This is the truth. Cutting everybody out and meaning it. It's one step at a time. You need to put your old way to death. You have all this on the table. It's not going to work until you get all this off the table, and you start with a fresh start here. Knight of Pentacles. That is the plan. Talk to you later.